Interviews can be stressful, but the truth is, most HR interviews revolve around a predictable set of questions. So if you prepare smart answers instead of memorizing scripted ones, you can stand out instantly. Hi, I'm Avinash and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will walk you through the top 10 HR interview questions along with smart practical answers that actually work. So let's get started. Question number 1. Tell me about yourself. While asking this question, recruiters check your communication skills, clarity, and confidence. The smart answer should start with a brief introduction about your background, where you come from, and a quick mention of your family, keeping it concise and relevant. Then move on to your educational qualifications, highlighting your degree, specialization, and any key achievements or certifications. After that, briefly talk about your professional experience, your roles, key responsibilities, and a couple of notable accomplishments or skills you have developed. Finally, conclude by mentioning what you're currently looking for, such as growth opportunities, a challenging role, or a chance to contribute to the organization. Let us look at a sample answer. I hail from, mention the city or town you hail from. My father is a professional or businessman, as the case may be, while my mother is a housewife. Then mention about your school and college and subsequently move on to your work experiences. You can say, I'm currently working as a, mention your current role with X years of experience in the industry. I have handled, mention key responsibilities. Recently, I've been focusing on, mention your skill or achievement you have been focusing on. Now I'm looking for an opportunity where I can contribute and grow further. Please avoid personal life stories while answering this question and keep it professional. Question number 2 is, why do you want to work here? Recruiters are trying to see two things here. One, have you researched the company? And two, do your goals align with what they offer? Let us look at a sample answer. I want to work here because of your strong reputation in the industry and the way the company is growing. I've gone through your recent projects and was particularly impressed with your focus on innovation and quality. This role aligns well with my experience and skills, especially in mention your key skill or area. I believe I can contribute effectively while also learning and growing in a challenging environment. Tip: always research the company before appearing for an interview. Question number 3 is, what are your strengths? By asking this question, recruiters aim to assess your self awareness regarding your strengths. The smart approach is to highlight 2 3 core strengths like problem solving, leadership, attention to detail, or presentation skills. But don't stop there. Always back them with real examples because recruiters often dig deeper to see if you have truly demonstrated these strengths in action. Here's a strong interview ready example using the STAR method: situation, task, action, result that a marketing professional can use. Answer: situation. In my previous role, we launched a digital campaign for a new product, but after 2 weeks, engagement and conversations were significantly below expectations. Task: I was responsible for identifying the issue and improving campaign performance without increasing the budget. Action: I started by analyzing campaign data, looking at click through rates, audience segments, and content performance. I discovered that while impressions were high, our messaging wasn't resonating with the target audience. I proposed a shift in strategy. We refined the audience targeting, tested new creatives, and adjusted the messaging to focus more on customer pain points rather than product features. I also optimized the landing page to improve user experience and reduce drop offs. Result: within 3 weeks, we saw a 40% increase in click through rates and a 25% improvement in conversions, all within the same budget. The campaign eventually exceeded its original targets. Why this works? It shows analytical thinking, ownership, creativity, and measurable impact. Exactly what recruiters look for in marketing roles. Question number 4 is, what are your weaknesses? What recruiters check: honesty and growth mindset. Smart answer: talk about a genuine but manageable weakness and clearly explain what you have been doing to improve it. Example: I used to struggle with delegating tasks because I felt I could complete them faster myself. However, I realized this was limiting team efficiency. Over time, I've been consciously working on trusting my team more, setting clear expectations, and providing guidance when needed. This has not only improved overall productivity but also helped in better team development. Professional tip: avoid cliche answers like I am a perfectionist. Recruiters have heard it countless times and it often comes across as insincere. Question number 5: why should we hire you? What they check: your value proposition. Smart answer: highlight your skills plus results plus cultural fit. Example: with my experience in, mention your skill, proven results in, mention your achievement, and ability to adapt quickly, I believe I can contribute effectively from day one. This concludes the part 1 session of the top 10 HR interview questions and answers.